Play, play. It's a busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Choose the engine that is feeling happy. Yes, it's Henry. Henry is excited when Sir Topham Hatt asks him to collect an important visitor from Brendam Docks. During Henry's run, Harry and Bert tease him about being the only engine that needs a special type of coal. How does Henry feel after Harry and Bert tease him about being the only engine? Yes! Henry is embarrassed after Harry and Bert tease him about being the only engine that needs a special type of coal. Later that day, Henry is sad when he scares away the Sodor warbler, a special bird that visitors have come to see. The visitors are happy to see the bird riding on Henry's buffer later when he goes to pick them up. How does Henry feel after the visitors are happy to see the Sodor warbler? Yes! Henry feels happy after the visitors are happy to see the Sodor warbler riding on his buffer. Later that day, Henry is excited that a photographer is about to take a special picture of him for a book about the engines of Sodor. Suddenly, Thomas races up so that he is in Henry's picture too. How does Henry feel after Thomas races up to be in Henry's picture? Yes! Henry feels surprised after Thomas races up to be in Henry's picture. It's the end of a long good night, Henry. Play again, play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Which engine is feeling happy? That's right. It's Gordon. Gordon is proud to be given the special to move the Lion of Sodor to the Duke and Duchess's summer house. Sir Topham Hatt asks Gordon to share the special with Ferdinand, who is being rewarded for being really useful. How does Gordon feel after Sir Topham Hatt asks him to share the special with Ferdinand? Angry. Yes! Gordon feels angry after Sir Topham Hatt asks him to share the special with Ferdinand. Sometime later, Gordon is embarrassed that the waste dump has become a mess while he is in charge. Scruff helps Gordon clear the tracks and make the waste dump neat and tidy again. How does Gordon feel after Scruff helps him make the waste dump neat and tidy again? Angry. Gordon is not. Yes! Gordon is happy after Scruff helps him make the waste dump neat and tidy again. Later on, Gordon is unhappy because his boiler is broken and he can't be really useful. Victor moves Gordon to the front of the repair line so that he can be fixed quickly. How does Gordon feel after Victor moves him to the front of the repair line? Very happy. Yes! Gordon feels very happy after Victor moves him to the front of the repair line. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for Gordon to go to sleep. Click on Good Night, Gordon. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Which engine is feeling sad? Toby. James. Yes, it's Percy. On Dowager Hatt's birthday, Percy is sad when all of the other engines are given important jobs. Sir Topham Hatt sends Percy on the most important special of all, to pick up a big present at Brendam Docks. How does Percy feel after Sir Topham Hatt sent him on the most important special of all? Very happy. That's right! Percy is very happy after Sir Topham Hatt sent him on the most important special of all. Sometime later, Percy is excited at the chance to make new friends with two squirrels that he sees on a tree stump. When Percy rushes up to talk with the squirrels, they're scared and run away. How does Percy feel after the squirrels run away? Happy. very happy. Sad. Yes, Percy is sad after the squirrels run away. Later on, Percy is excited when he decides to make his mail delivery run on the express track. Gordon derails when he's forced to swerve into a siding to avoid Percy. How does Percy feel after he causes Gordon to derail?
Yes.
Embarrassed. Percy is embarrassed after he causes Gordon to derail. It's the end of a long day. And Percy. Good night, Percy. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Choose the engine that is feeling sad. Henry is feeling very happy. Emily is feeling. Edward is. James. Yes, it's Thomas. Thomas is feeling sad. Charlie tells him a joke. How does Thomas feel after Charlie tells him a joke? Happy.
Yes.
Thomas is happy after Charlie tells him a joke. Sometime later, Thomas is excited that there will be a party for his friend Hero, who is making a return visit to Sodor. Thomas forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's party because he's too busy looking for a present. How does Thomas feel after he forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's party?
Yes.
Thomas is embarrassed after he forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's party. Later that day, Thomas is worried when the giant balloon that he's taking to the fair for Mr. Bubbles floats away. Thomas delivers a new giant balloon just in time for Mr. Bubbles' show. How does Thomas feel after he delivers a new giant balloon just in time for Mr. Bubbles' show? Very happy. That's right. Thomas feels very happy after he delivers a new giant balloon just in time for Mr. Bubbles' show. It's the end of a long day, and Thomas has been really useful. Good night, Thomas. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Choose the engine that is feeling happy. Yes, it's Edward. Edward is happy that he's been given a special by Sir Topham Hatt. Later, when Edward chooses to complete his special rather than play with Charlie, Charlie says that Edward is too old to be a fun engine. How does Edward feel after Charlie says that Edward is too old to be a fun engine? Edward is not very happy. How does Edward feel? Embarrassed. Sad. That's right. Edward is sad after Charlie says that Edward is too old to be a fun engine. Later on, Edward is worried that he doesn't know how to be a hero and thinks that he must be strong, fast and stern, like Gordon. Sir Topham Hatt tells Edward that being kind, gentle and funny is what makes him a hero. How does Edward feel after Sir Topham Hatt tells him that being kind, gentle and funny is what makes him a hero? Very happy.
Yes.
Edward feels very happy after Sir Topham Hatt tells him that being kind, gentle and funny is what makes him a hero. Later that day, Edward is surprised to see that Sir Topham Hatt has a moustache and wants to play hide and seek with the children. Later, Edward learns that the man with the moustache is Sir Loam Hatt, Sir Topham Hatt's brother, who's come for a visit. How does Edward feel after Edward learns that the man with a moustache is Sir Topham Hatt's brother? Happy.
Yes.
Edward feels happy after Edward learns that the man with a moustache is Sir Topham Hatt's brother. It's the end of a long day. Good night, Edward.